Hello, everyone, and welcome to Infinite Reviews presented by Infinite Collectibles. I'm Adam Martin, previously known as the Nascent Toy Collector, but from here on out, Infinite, we're going to do something a little bit different. Going forward, this show will be called Infinite Reviews. We'll take a look at action figures and comics as well, and you can tune in here for all things you need to know geek. As you can see here today, I'm checking out two awesome Mega Man figures from Jada Toys. These guys have been sitting on my shelf, and I've been looking at them. We've been making eye contact. And I'm like, you know what? These guys have to be on a display on my shelf because they're so damn awesome. This takes me back. I'm like nostalgia just running rampant right here. This shit takes me back to a game that was honestly anger-inducing to the point of ridiculousness, but at the same time, endearing. I love it. I can't wait to get into these. Let's take a look at them. But before I tear these boxes to shreds, let's take a look. I'm going to move Cutman aside because it's basically the same box as Mega Man. What I love about this box is this life bar right here. If you guys have ever played Mega Man, then you know. This is what it's all about. You're constantly looking up here at your life. Jesus Christ, these games are hard. Love the Mega Man logo. Got a little picture of the blue bomber right there. Mega Man in a really classic font along with choking hazard. Do not put these little pieces in your mouth. On the top, got a little bit of a window with the logo there. On the side, you got a little 8-bit Mega Man with some side window and a nice stripe. On the back, we got the cross cell. Got the little, this is the, I don't want to say this is action feature, but it's kind of that's the way you're going to end up setting up his little blast, so it looks like it's coming out of his little blaster there. We get Elect Man, Bomb Man, Cut Man, who's featured here, Guts Man, Fireman, and Iceman, which I'm going to be collecting them all because I love them. We got Jada Toys here, Capcom licensed toy there, 2023, jadatoys.com. On the bottom, you get the barcode and all the legal goodness. This is available in the UK and Canada. Not for children under 3. Don't even think about it. And you know what? Let's get into it. Man, Mega Man. I love this thing already. As soon as it comes out of the package, I'm like, okay, music in my head. And I don't know if you guys know this. In Japan, the little blue bomber here is known as Rockman. And if you've ever played one of his games, then you know it's because the music rocks so fucking hard. Like the soundtracks are some of the, and this is saying a lot, honestly, because the NES has some wonderful soundtracks. Mega Man, probably the best soundtracks on the you could argue it. You could absolutely argue Mega Man has the best soundtracks on the NES, and that is saying a lot, especially Mega Man 2, which I know this is Mega Man 1, but the look is still the same. Now, I'm glad that this is not based on that horrible box art, because this is based on what we actually get in game. A little bit of anime in there just for good measure, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about this figure. I'm impressed already. Let's take a look at the accessories, and then we'll get into articulation and everything else that I love so much about it. All right, here's the blast effect, which is really cool. I like the way they did this here. It's a clear plastic so that you can see that coloration through it. Neat looking. We get a couple of hands. We get an open hand, and we get a sort of grippy hand, because Mega Man doesn't need to grip shit because his other hand just so happens to be a blaster. And this thing is awesome. I love it. Damn it. It's perfect. We also got an extra head with kind of a, I don't know what kind of face. Angry? I don't want to say it's angry. Maybe it's, he's putting in the effort here. Kind of head. I love the paint on this thing. It's really nicely done. This is my first Jada toy, unless I also opened up a Danger Mouse one time, which also could have been a Jada toy. I'm not so sure. Probably was. We also have this stand and this little like stick thing that you put together. and you can stand up his blaster shot here. It's got a little hole in it there, and you can set it up like he is firing it from his arm, which we'll take a look at. Let's look now though at this awesome action figure. This thing, wow, man. It's a plain, simple design, and they kept it plain and simple. That's what I like about it. Not a lot of paint, because you don't need a lot of paint. It's Mega Man after all. It's got it where it counts, man. It's got that face, the head. I really like it. I like everything about it. It's very bold, shiny. He's got the big boots. You know, every anime trope you can think of at this point was present here in Mega Man. So let's look at him. The head is on a swivel. As you can see, it goes all the way around. It also has a down and up, and I believe the neck also, let's see here, the neck, so there's a dumbbell there, and then the neck itself also has some movement to it. So you get this, there's the hole in there, so you can see dumbbell plug into the head. You get some side to side, and you get that a little bit of up, a little bit of down. I mean, that's a lot of down if you ask me. Coming down, you've got the shoulders, they come out, the hinges come out 360 degrees. You got a pin for absolute swivel there, 360 degrees. Up this high, out that far. I mean, this thing's really well done. You got a swivel here at the forearm with a hinge joint there. That much. Ooh, look at that. Mega Man looking tough. He's given the buff. The wrist also gets 360 degrees, and there's a little bit of tilt. You can see, let me pull out the hand there. There is a hinge there that gives you a little bit of tilt forward and back. I'm gonna change out the hand because Mega Man, dude, has to have his blaster. So when you plug the blaster in there, it also has the up and down. You can see the hinge in it as well, which is pretty nicely done. I dig it. Mega Man, gonna be firing the hell out of this guy here in just a second. Okay, but let's continue articulation. Coming down, he does have a crunch joint, which is really nice. Like he can crunch forward and crunch back, and then he also rotates. He rotates. He rotates a little bit at the crunch, and then quite a bit at the waist. You can go his little panties, for lack of a better term, are soft to allow him to twist. As you can see, it kind of like moves out of its own way. So it can twist, so you can go 360 degrees there. Coming down to the hips though, the hips are badass. As you can see, you can almost fold them in half, which is really cool. Hips come out this far, they go forward that far and back. That's a really good amount of back there. Full range of motion there, look at that. Really nicely done. Got a peg there, a ball joint, you know how it's done. We have rotation here at the thigh joint that's hidden nicely with the trunks, so it looks really cool. It looks really natural. I like the way they did that. Coming down to the boots, you've got the hinge, as you can see that in the back of the knee there. You can get that much. Ooh, I moved his ankle there. So you get that much out of the knee, which is quite a bit. He can kick his back. Okay, can't kick his butt, but he can kick his back. That's pretty impressive. We also have rotation at that knee, 360 degrees, coming down on the boots. Very nicely done. I like how shiny they are. And I don't know exactly what this is for in the bottom there. Not exactly sure. There's like these red discs in the bottom there. But you do have a forward-facing rocker in here for side-to-side action, and then also there's a hinge in the ankle for up and down, and that is pretty badass. Now let's do some poses. I'm gonna swap out this head here. We can get this angry head on there. Ooh, yeah. Now I'm gonna take out this hand and I'm gonna put in this hand so we can kind of get in. Let's see here if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this lined up. Let's see. Let's get him into a ooh, well, that's quite the pose. Let's get him into a Mega Man position where he's like, oh yeah, look at that. Boom, he's shooting the blast. Look at that. That is so awesome. All right, I'm already in love with this thing. I mean, damn, it's so cool what it can do. A lot of posability here. A whole lot of posability here. I really like it. I want to check out Cutman. Let's do that. Damn, does he look good. You know, I used to all the time, especially in elementary school. Draw robots and try to make them cool like Mega Man robots. Cutman to me, Cutman and Iceman scream Mega Man 1. This is probably my favorite boss in the game. And look at this figure. Accessories, he's the same as Mega Man. He came with 2 hands. There he's got an open hand, an expressive open hand, and he has like kind of like a closed fisty hand there. Both of them are articulated the same way. They get the hinge in the wrist with the pin there for swivel, which is really nicely done. We get the cut. If you guys know, every Mega Man villain has like the thing that when you beat them, you get their power. And this is Mega Man This is Cutman's scissor. I want to say it was called like Cut Blaster. Cut Blaster. I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid when I say it. You can see it is hinged. There it has the hinge for open and close. It's a little bulky. That's okay though. It has this little peg so you can stick it in his head because, again, it's a Mega Man robot. Oh my god, that looks so awesome. Oh my god. All right. I love this. So Cutman basically would pull this out of his head and then throw the scissors at you. You get this awesome kind of like emoting angry. I don't know what to say if it's angry, but it's like talking shit head there. I like that. That's really cool. I love all the paint work here. It's really nicely done. And then of course you get the stand for his action feature, I think, is what, let's see here. How would this work? Set it up like this. You know what? I probably should have looked at his box. Oh yeah, there's how it works. He's got his box there. You basically set it up like it's Pac-Man coming at you. He can't have it in both places though, because when he would pull it down, he was basically shooting it at you. What I love about Mega Man, well, I love lots of things about Mega Man, but one of them being playing it with my friend Justin, who he may or may not see this, but Justin Coble is badass at Mega Man. One of the reasons why I like it so much. There you go. So that kind of sits in there, you know, like he's blasted it. I guess, yeah, obviously you can take a, well, you know what? That's not how that works with him. That's how that works with Mega Man, not how it works with the bad guys, I don't think. So basically he would be like this, like he threw it, right? Like he threw his scissors at you. So cool. I'm just gonna bring Mega Man in here because this is what I want to see here. So look at them together. They look so good. I'm really thinking, I wasn't going to, but I'm really thinking like now I need them all, right? Like I need all the Robot Masters, the evil Robot Masters, so that I can have a Mega Man display. And I've always loved Mega Man. I've always known that I love it. But damn, I've never seen them quite put into plastic in this way that makes me just want to have them. They are very posable. These Jada Toys are kind of shocking to me in how posable they are. I mean, they can do lots of things. I mean, look at that. He could stand on one leg. I didn't even have to try. Like, I didn't even have to do anything. I mean, guys, these action figures are really well balanced. They pose amazing. They have so many things that they can do. I love it. It's so badass. I mean, it's Mega Man. You know, my store, we do video games, we do comic books, and we do action figures. And Mega Man hits all of those things. I'll say this. If you're looking for a fun toy, something cool that you can set up on your shelf and enjoy some nostalgia, if you're like me, if you're as old as I am, this hits all of those buttons. I mean, look at this. Like, damn. I wish the stand would hold him up, because I would have him like coming down, you know, doing his thing, shooting. Man, yeah, he needs a stand that grabs his waist so you can set him up to do all the different things. Whoa, it's so awesome. I love it. This thing is a really nice piece of plastic. Jada Toys, you guys have outdone yourselves. I really dig it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit like, hit subscribe, tune in for more Infinite reviews.